Who wouldn't be intrigued by the idea of three stunning ladies taking on crime and unraveling mysteries, especially if they're the cast of Charlie's Angels? That iconic opening theme still echoes in your mind. Once upon a time, there were three little academy girls who went to the police. While some may have dismissed the show as mere jiggle TV focused solely on sex appeal, those angels showcased their acting skills alongside compelling and clever storylines, top-notch guest appearances, and captivating angels. But beware, as we unravel their stories, we'll also uncover the tragic fates that befell each member of this beloved ensemble. Join us as we take a nostalgic trip down memory lane and pay tribute to the unforgettable stars of Charlie's Angels. 1. Farrah Fawcett as Jill Munroe. The primary factor behind the immense success of Charlie's Angels was Farrah herself, with her iconic feathered hair, perpetually bouncy curls, and captivating charm. Farrah effortlessly stole the spotlight from her fellow angels with her radiant smile and magnetic presence. As the agile and undercover expert Jill Munroe, she adeptly wielded handguns and mastered self-defense techniques. Fans were heartbroken when Farrah departed the show after the first season, but her occasional returns were cherished moments. Post-Angels, Jill pursued a career as a professional driver on the European Grand Prix circuit. Television historian Ed Robertson, known for his TV Confidential podcast, highlights Farrah's transition from her previous role in David Janssen's Harry O. At 27 years old, she was still honing her acting skills, yet her chemistry with Janssen was palpable, making their scenes a delight to watch. This paved the way for her iconic role in Charlie's Angels. Farrah faced personal turmoil after her split from Lee Majors, including a tumultuous relationship with actor Ryan O'Neal, with whom she had a son. Following a heartbreaking betrayal, Farrah ended the relationship, only to endure further hardship when allegations of abuse surfaced. Tragically, Farrah's battle with cancer began in 2006, leading her to explore experimental treatments. Despite her courageous fight, she succumbed to the disease in 2009, leaving behind a legacy of beauty and resilience that will forever endure in our hearts. 2. Kate Jackson as Sabrina Duncan. The original member of the agency, Sabrina served as the composed and intelligent leader of the Angels, captivating our attention with her vibrant persona. While Farrah was Hollywood's shining star, Kate emerged as the standout among the Angels. Following her departure after the third season, the show undoubtedly felt the impact. Kate's Hollywood journey began with a significant stint on the gothic soap opera Dark Shadows, comprising 71 episodes. Subsequently, she secured a prominent role in the 1972 series The Rookies. According to Pingle, Kate was the cornerstone of the 1976 Angels team. Her portrayal of Sabrina Duncan, the brainy angel, was pivotal in bringing the show to life, as Kate Jackson herself was instrumental in its conception. In addition to her success with the Angels, Kate landed another leading role in the 1983 series Scarecrow and Mrs. King. However, her appearances in film and television ceased in 2009, coinciding with her legal battle against her financial advisor, alleging financial mismanagement amounting to over $3 million, resulting in significant financial distress. Despite facing adversity, Jackson emerged as a breast cancer survivor, championing the cause of early detection and women's health. Now, at 75 years old, we sincerely hope for her continued well-being and recovery from past health challenges. 3. David Doyle as John Bosley. Bosley played a pivotal role in the series, serving as Charlie's dependable and supportive assistant. His rapport with the Angels, particularly the original trio, contributed significantly to the widespread appeal of the show. David enjoyed a diverse career that began as early as 1955. However, it was during the 1970s that he rose to prominence. In addition to his portrayal of Bosley, he secured roles in notable films such as Vigilante Force in 1976 and Capricorn 1 the following year. Doyle also made a name for himself in the theater world. He notably portrayed Organ in the 1964 premiere of Richard Wilbur's translation of Tartuffe at the Fred Miller Theater in Milwaukee. His sister Mary appeared alongside him, playing the role of Doreen, the maid, in the same production. His stage credits in New York include Beg, Borrow or Steal, Something About a Soldier, Here's Love, I Was Dancing, and a revival of South Pacific. Maritally, Doyle had two unions. His first marriage was to Rachel in 1956, with whom he had a daughter named Leah, born 1961. Tragically, Rachel passed away in 1968 after a fall down a staircase. The following year, while participating in a revival of South Pacific, Doyle crossed paths with Ann Nathan, a singer and dancer, whom he married shortly thereafter. Doyle's life came to a close in Los Angeles, California, due to a heart attack on February 26, 1997, at the age of 67. 4. Tanya Roberts as Julie Rogers. Tanya joined the series during its fifth and ultimate season, portraying Julie as a resilient, alluring, street-smart combatant. With Tanya's inclusion, the producers achieved the desired trio of a brunette, blonde, and redhead, a concept envisioned since the show's inception. Tanya's acting journey began with a role in the 1975 horror film The Last Victim. She was selected from a pool of over 2,000 contenders to replace Shelly on Charlie's Angels in a bid to salvage the show from cancellation. Despite initial excitement surrounding Tanya's arrival, the season suffered from poor ratings, leading to the show's demise. Throughout her career, Tanya enjoyed notable achievements, including a leading role in the 1982 epic film The Beastmaster. She graced the cover of Playboy in October 1982 for a nude pictorial to promote the movie, maintaining her allure. Her allure extended to her portrayal as a Bond girl in 1985's A View to a Kill. Tanya experienced a career resurgence in the 2000s with her role as Midge in That 70s Show. However, she departed from the series due to her husband's terminal illness. At present, in her mid-60s, she resides in Hollywood Hills but has not pursued acting since 2005. Unfortunately, Roberts passed away on January 4, 2021, succumbing to complications from a urinary tract infection exacerbated by hepatitis C. Initially, reports suggested her demise occurred a day earlier, when her partner made a final visit, amid restrictions imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic. 5. Cheryl Lad as Chris Munroe. Who could step into Farrah's shoes? Practically no one, but Cheryl Lad embraced the challenge, joining the series as Chris Munroe in Season 2, portraying Jill's younger sister. Cheryl truly excelled, bringing elegance and innovation to the show and remaining until its end. Originally aspiring to be a singer, Cheryl kick-started her career in the music industry as the singing voice for Melody in the beloved animated series Josie and the Pussycats. Utilizing her success from Charlie's Angels, she propelled her music career forward once again, earning a gold record and even performing the national anthem at the 1980 Super Bowl. Cheryl has maintained a presence in television, appearing in various productions such as the 2011 Hallmark Channel film Love's Everlasting Courage, making a guest appearance in the NCIS episode Thirst as the romantic interest of medical examiner Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard, and featuring in the series Chuck, portraying Sarah Walker's mother. Announced as a contestant on Season 31 of Dancing with the Stars on September 8, 2022, Cheryl partnered with Louis Van Amstel. Unfortunately, they were eliminated in the third week of the competition, finishing in 14th place. Cheryl continues her acting career, predominantly in television movies like A Christmas for the Ages in 2023, and she participated as a contestant on ABC's Dancing with the Stars in 2022. At the age of 72, Cheryl has been happily married to music producer Brian Russell since 1981 and serves as a celebrity ambassador for Child Help, a nonprofit organization dedicated to preventing and treating child abuse. 6. Shelly Hack as Tiffany Wells. Shelly stepped into Kate Jackson's role as Sabrina for Season 4, transforming her character into a sophisticated, resilient, and stunning replacement. Starting her career as a teenage fashion model, Life magazine hailed her as one of the million-dollar faces in the beauty industry. Joining Charlie's Angels marked her major breakthrough in Hollywood. While the initial ratings were promising, they began to dwindle, prompting the studio to seek another replacement for Season 5, ultimately leading to Shelly's departure from the show. Following her departure, she took on a leading role in the 1983 series Cutter to Houston, which unfortunately didn't endure. Another series lead in 1986's Jack and Mike met a similar fate, failing to be renewed for a second season. Retiring from acting in 1997, she pursued further education and ventured into the realm of politics, particularly focusing on international affairs like Bosnia. At 76 years old today, she and her husband Harry Weiner serve as co-presidents of the production company Smash Media. The couple shares one daughter, born in 1990. 7. L.Q. Jones as Burdette. L.Q. Jones portrayed Burdette in the series. Jones had roles in numerous films during the 1960s and 1970s. He was a member of Sam Peckinpah's ensemble of actors, featuring in his Klondike series, 1960-1961, Ride the High Country, 1962, Major Dundee, 1965, The Wild Bunch, 1969, The Ballad of Cable Hogue, 1970, and Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, 1973. Jones often acted alongside his close friend Strother Martin, notably as the posse member and bounty hunter T.C. in The Wild Bunch. Additionally, Jones had recurring roles in Western series like Cheyenne, 1955, Gunsmoke, 1955, Laramie, Two Faces West, 1960-1961, and as ranch hand Andy Belden in The Virginian, 1962. He appeared in the military drama series Men of Annapolis, the CBS Western Johnny Ringo, and the NBC Western Jefferson Drum. Jones made 2 guest appearances on Perry Mason, portraying the roles of con artist and murder victim Charles B. Barnaby in The Case of the Lonely Heiress, 1958, and as Edward Lewis in The Case of the Badgered Brother, 1963. Jones was a practicing Methodist and identified as a registered Republican. On July 9, 2022, Jones passed away from natural causes at his residence in Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles, at the age of 94. 8. Lyn Marta as Linda. Lyn Marta portrayed Linda in the series. Marta's debut on screen occurred in 1966 in an episode of the comedy series Gidget. She was a regular on the syndicated variety program The Lloyd Thaxton Show and appeared in the anthology series Love, American Style, 1969-1974. Throughout her career, she primarily made guest appearances on episodic television, often portraying different characters in multiple episodes of the same series, such as the FBI, Cannon, Medical Center, The Streets of San Francisco, Barnaby Jones, Trapper John, M.D., and Vega. Born in Somerville, New Jersey on October 30, 1945, Marta was one of 2 daughters of George Marta, a first-generation Italian-American, and his wife, Ruth. In 1983, People magazine reported that Marta and actor David Soul had an open relationship. The article stated, "Throughout the Starsky and Hutch years, David and Lyn cohabitated but maintained relationships with other individuals." Marta was a witness to the murder of actress Rebecca Schaefer in 1989. Marta passed away from cancer in Los Angeles on January 11, 2024, at the age of 78. 9. Suntech O as Lita Torres. Suntech O portrayed Lita Torres in the series. O was born on June 29, 1932, in Mokpo during the period of Korea's occupation by Japan. He attended high school in Gwangju, South Korea, and enrolled at Yonsei University in Seoul. Following the end of Japanese occupation in August 1945 and before the outbreak of the Korean War in June 1950, he and his family emigrated to the United States, where he attended the University of Southern California. He later earned an MFA from UCLA. In his Broadway career, he was part of the original cast of the Stephen Sondheim musical Pacific Overtures. He was an early member of East West Players, an Asian-American theater ensemble established in 1965. In 1995, he established the Korean-American theater company, Society of Heritage Performers, which eventually transformed into the current Lodestone Theater Ensemble. Since 2005, he served as a chair professor at Seoul Institute of the Arts. O passed away in Los Angeles on April 4, 2018, at the age of 85 after battling Alzheimer's disease for an extended period, as reported by actor Chil Kong. 10. Patrick Duffy as Bill Cord. Patrick Duffy portrayed Bill Cord in Charlie's Angels. Duffy made an appearance in a Taco Bell advertisement during the early 1970s, depicting a staff member describing an enchilada. In 1977, he secured the part of Mark Harris in the short-lived TV show Man from Atlantis. After the series' conclusion in early 1978, he received his major breakthrough portraying Bobby Ewing, alongside Barbara Bel Geddes and Larry Hagman, on the primetime soap opera Dallas. Following the conclusion of Dallas in 1991, Duffy embarked on another TV role as Frank Lambert on the family sitcom Step by Step, where he starred alongside Suzanne Summers. The show ran until 1998, during which Duffy also directed several episodes. Additionally, in the 1990s, he made appearances in two Dallas reunion TV films, J.R. Returns, 1996, and War of the Ewings, 1998. Both of which he also co-produced. Duffy tied the knot with Carlin Rosser, a professional ballet dancer who was 13 years his senior, in 1974. Rosser performed with the First Chamber Dance Company of New York. Her nephew is the former Major League Baseball pitcher Barry Zito. The Duffy family resided near Eagle Point, Oregon, with their sons Patrick, born in 1974, and Connor, born around 1980. 11. Dennis Cole as Carl Hansworth. In 1976, during a guest appearance on Charlie's Angels, Cole encountered his second spouse, actress Jaclyn Smith. Following a 19-month courtship, the pair wed. Their union endured from 1978 to 1981. Cole took on the role of the narrator in a rendition of Blood Brothers and portrayed King Marchand in the inaugural nationwide tour of the musical Victor Victoria. While engaged in a national tour of Victor Victoria, Cole sustained injuries and underwent a 3-year recovery process. Cole made a move to Fort Lauderdale, Florida in 1999, where he pursued a career as a real estate agent and launched his own real estate firm alongside his third spouse, Marjorie Cole, whom he tied the knot with in 2004. The duo owned and operated Celebrity Realty, Inc. Their marriage came to an end in 2008 amidst allegations of domestic violence, which ultimately led to Cole's arrest for obstruction of justice. Cole passed away at Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on November 15, 2009, at the age of 69 due to kidney failure, and was laid to rest at the Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills Cemetery in Los Angeles. 12. Jaclyn Smith as Kelly Garrett. The sole angel to grace the screen throughout the entire series, Jaclyn utilized these years to evolve into a charming, refined, and determined actress. Among her earliest endeavors was serving as a Breck girl for Breck Shampoo in 1971. Later, she collaborated with Farrah Fawcett for the first time, serving as a spokesperson for Wella Balsam Shampoo. After the conclusion of Charlie's Angels, Smith portrayed the elegant persona of Jackie O in a television biopic depicting the life of the former First Lady. Jaclyn continued to appear in TV movies and minor roles during the 90s until she secured a recurring role in 2002 in the Craig T. Nelson-fronted series The District. Additionally, she revisited her role as Kelly Garrett in the latest Charlie's Angels film in 2019 and made a guest appearance on an episode of the series All-American in 2021. Beyond her acting endeavors, since 1985, Jaclyn has been building her fashion empire. At 78 today, she has also introduced a new wig collection to her fashion line. There seems to be no limit to her talents. Would you imagine it's been more than 4 decades since this incredible ensemble ruled the small screen? It even secured a spot in the top 10 rankings of the Nielsen ratings during its initial 2 seasons. Which angel stole your heart during the 5-season journey? Is there a particular episode etched vividly in your memory? And did any of the spin-off movies live up to the original? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear from you.